Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Heavenly Parent Holy Community Oceania Hundoke with Robert Kaforau today, being Sunday the 12th of December or the 9th of November in the 9th year of Chongyalguk. So let's begin, as always, with a bow to our Heavenly Parent and true parents, Chariot, Kyombe, Paro. And let's share our family pledge, both in English and Korean. Thank you.
가족맨세 8. 천일국 주인 우리 가족은 참 사랑을 중심하고 천일국 시대를 맞이하여 절대 신앙, 절대 사랑, 절대 복종으로 신인의 일체 이상을 이루어 지산 천국과 천산 천국의 해방권과 속방권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family pledge number 8. Our family, the owner of Chongyalguk, pledges having entered the era of Chongyalguk to achieve the ideal of God and human beings united in love through absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience, and to perfect the realm of liberation and complete freedom in the kingdom of God on earth and in heaven by centering on true love. Thank you. Oh, wow. I might ask Daniel to offer the opening prayer today.
Aju, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, please join me in prayer. Dearest beloved Heavenly Parent, true parents of heaven and earth, we are so grateful to be gathered here centering upon you to begin this new day upon your word. We really pray, Heavenly Parents, that you may guide us, especially through the words of our brother Robert. Please guide him with your spirit, Heavenly Parents, and may we be able to receive the spiritual food this morning to be able to continue on our day and throughout our week. Heavenly Parents, we are so grateful for the company here today and for your presence. Please be with us. I pray and report in all of our names, and in my name, Daniel Meadows, Chisholm Meadows, and the Meadows Plus Central family, our Jew.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, and welcome. And let's give a warm welcome to Robert as he shares this morning.
Good morning, brothers and sisters, uncles and aunties, Reverend Yutaka and Uncle John, Reverend John. Yep. Thank you for giving me the great privilege for sharing my testimony about my life and how I come to join this church, this family. I'm really happy to share with you this testimony. Okay, so yep. Once again, thank you so much and good morning, everyone. Is it clear enough? You can hear my voice clear?
Can hear your voice clear. We don't see any PPT yet.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, my testimony about my life and how I come to join this family, as I mentioned today, just previously. Yeah. So yeah, some slides. Okay, brief introduction of myself and family for those who don't know me. Yeah, and yeah. Hello everyone. I'm Robert from the Solomon Islands, and I'm 33 years of age. I'm the 5th child in the family of 9, including mom and dad, Moses and Mary. I have 3 elder sisters, 1 elder brother, and 2 younger brothers. Yes, I got blessed with a Philippine sister, Miss Rolin Sugang, on March 3rd, 2015 in Korea. We started our family life a few years ago in Philippines, 2017. And God bless us with two beautiful daughters, Sejong Marilyn and Sejin Lisandra. Yeah. Yep. Okay. How I joined this family church. Wait. I'm sorry. Yeah, actually, my elder sister Lydia Kaforau was witnessed by a Japanese missionary who came to Solomon Island. Her name is Hiro-san. My sister was witnessed when she was a student in Solomon Island College of Higher Education in 1998 and become a CUP student, CUP member, and later, God bless, in 2000 to a PNG brother, Joachim Kuman, and they have a little daughter, Pyosun. Yeah. Okay, my first time I was introduced to the Divine Principle study was in 2003. Actually, it was one day DP program, and I was invited by my elder sister Lydia Kaforau. I remember that I was really young at the time, and some of those lectures I couldn't really understand much. I only stay in Honiara just a few weeks, just a week, and I left back to Malaita province. Yeah, went back to my province, Malaita. Yeah, I came back to Honiara to beginning of 2008, 5 years ago. You know, after 5 years in the province to continue with my high school in the capital city, Honiara. I attended Honiara High School that time. Regularly, I attend a weekend workshop in Coleridge Center, as many of you know about the center in Honiara. Yeah, and also take part with the center members like fundraising and service of peace project, cleaning up. Yeah, some of the pictures, maybe some of you know Brother Jerome. I met him 2008. Yeah, and yeah, we do some. These are the preparation for the GPF 2008 Global Peace Festival. Yeah. And yeah, I'd like to share some of spiritual phenomena happened before Sister Lydia introduced about true parents in our family. Yeah. So it's a kind of spiritual thing that before Lydia planning to come and introduce to our family, we received some kind of spiritual phenomena that yeah. So yeah, first Jesus' face appeared before me and my mom and my two younger brother, and yeah, I will collaborate on that. Not much, but just little. Yes. So usually, like in Anglican church, we usually attend service like morning and evening, 6 o'clock in the morning and evening 6 o'clock also. Like, so that time we attend evening prayer, and then we after prayer, and then one family invited us to go and have dinner with them and spend time with them rest of the evening. And then like we stay a little bit late. We came back around like going up 11, yeah, something like that. So we passed by the church, and inside the church it's kind of dark, but there's a table lamp, yeah, was lit on the altar, and from a couple of distance we were passed by, and then I saw that from that distance I see that light, there's a face coming out from that light. Yeah, it was amazing. And I quickly tell my mom, come on, see see, there's a face coming out from that light. And 3 or 4 of us, my two younger brother and my mom, we were staring at that face, and then it just clear, so clear. You can see the face, the eyes, the hair, nose, lips, beard. It's really clear. And also it was like quiet also. So we were standing like 7 minutes watching at that face. And then like that time, like our bodies are feeling like shaking, also like feel shaking. Yeah, and then we're watching at that face, and my mom say, now it's time that the spiritual will open up. They come down to pray, my mom say. And then he said, oh, let's continue going now, he said. So we continue, go back home. And when we reached home, and my dad came back from home, like he worked nights, so he came back, and then we told him about that thing that we see. It's really amazing. Yeah, like it's just something just bloom out, and he wants to show himself for us. Yeah. So after that, couple of weeks later, my mom dreamed the same face of Jesus appeared again, and that face turned into an Asian man. It was surprising. My mom said, oh, I dream about that face again. I see it last night, and the face changed. But that time I didn't attend any program, but like from our church, like and then somehow Lydia came back to Malaita together with Sister Helen, Sister Helen Wowry, Chris Bokabule's wife. Yeah, they were posted to Malaita to do their assessment. So my mom told them about that dream. And then Lydia said, when like she explained about the dream, and the first time we see the thing happen, like we see Jesus appear to us, and then she dreamed about, and somehow like the face changed to an Asian man. Yeah. And then Lydia said to him, you know what, Messiah already on earth. He's from Korea. And then Lydia gave her the 2 parents' picture, and then when she looked at it, he said, that's the person I saw. That's the face. That's the one, she said. She said, that's the person I saw on my dream, that it turned to an Asian man. That's the person, she said. And she was really amazing when Lydia said that Messiah already here on earth. Yeah. And that makes also Lydia like feels like building up her like spiritual, like building up her like faith strong like that. So after that, mom's life of faith changed a lot. She created altar. Yeah, she created her altar. She put 2 parents' picture and also Jesus' picture together, flower with the 2 parents, and always pray 3 o'clock in the morning, praying and singing like that. It was really like, I see like really changed. And I remember what she said to me. She told me before she passed away, she said, you have to follow your elder sister. What they are following is really true, she said. Not true with all of our family. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So, yep, life in the center in the Solomons. Yeah, I will touch on that after like I came to Honiara, and then I studied a couple of years, and then after I finished, and I decided to do public mission, help out in Solomon Island, yeah, Providence. So yeah, as we know, life of faith, it's not an easy thing. Yeah? When you go frontline every day, you face many challenges. Everyone, all blessed families, we face that. We go through, yeah, especially when we're in frontline, we always face challenges. Yeah. And yeah, so I would like to share one when I was doing fundraising in the Solomons, and I was persecuted together. I'm with one brother. We were fundraising together, and then I was that time like I was doing fundraising like really like don't want to miss anyone. Yeah. So there's a priest, Anglican priest, who stand and watch me doing this fundraising, and then like he was curious, what is young fella, I mean, fundraising for? So he asked me, hey son, what are you fundraising for? And then I said, oh, I'm raising funds for our weekend workshop. We usually invite students from college, high school, and also the youth, like our youths, to come and attend our program. And then he said to me, is this a program, Moon's program? He said. Oh yeah, Reverend Moon is our founder, I said to him. And then he said, oh, you know what, son, you are in a wrong track. He said to me, son, you are in the wrong track. Then I said, really? Then he said, you know, Reverend Moon, I know Reverend Moon very well, he said. I studied 7 years. I studied different religion. I know different religion, you name it. I study, I know. So he said he studied theology. So I said, okay. And he said to me, you know, Reverend Moon is an antichrist, he said to me. And I said, really? Okay. Yeah, he's an antichrist. Then, but the way he talked to me is like he wants to bring people to come and listen when he persecute me, like something like that. So even my colleague that we do fundraising together, they escaped from me. So I was alone. I don't want to escape because I feel like if I go away, then I'm not there for just myself. I'm there for two parents, like that. I'm here. I'm not alone. That's what I think. I'm not alone here. I'm here with my ancestors. My good ancestors are here with me. Two parents with me also, I said. So I said, I want to ask you one question, because you said Reverend Moon is Antichrist. And why you call Reverend Moon Antichrist? And he said, you know, Reverend Moon's teaching is go against the Bible, go against Christianity, he told me. And then I said, okay, so yeah, you know about that. So can you explain me why he said he's teaching against the Christianity? He said that Jesus is not fulfilling his mission. That's what the priest said to me. So, okay. Then I said to him, oh, I want to ask you one question concerning you said that, because I believe that Jesus is not fulfilling his mission, as Reverend Moon say. I said to him. So I want to ask another question. I said to him, just for clarification. But when like he's really talk like really aggressive and like, then I said to him, please can you just, if you want us to discuss this, we discuss in a way that a sensible way. I said to him, you as a priest, I'm just a son to you. So we should discuss in a way that not hate anyone, I said to him. So I asked him that question. I said, so if you say like Jesus, if you say that Jesus is God's will for Jesus there on to die, then why? I said, then why did Satan intervene? Satan entered Judas Iscariot to betray Jesus. I said to him, and then I said, if you think that if it's God's will, then Satan, if it's God's will, Satan should not intervene. I said, because I asked him like that, then I said, you know what? He said, how can God and Satan work together? How can you put good and evil together? Then I said, if you see Jesus' situation before the crucifixion, yeah, Jesus was, I mean, like Satan also invaded. Satan also invaded, come in to betray, go into Judas Iscariot to betray Jesus. And even when they bring Jesus to Pilate, and the Pilate asked the crowd, who do you want me to set free, Barabbas or Jesus? Then it mentioned in the Bible that the Satan entered the crowd, and the crowd said, set Barabbas free, crucify Jesus. So that means, I said, so that means God and Satan work together to kill Jesus, I said to him. So he was really like, his body shaking when he heard what I say. And then said, oh, that's why I say like that, because two people are working together to kill Jesus. Yeah. And then I asked him another question, why God give two kinds of prophecy concerning the coming of Jesus. One, he will become a king, he will rule the whole world, he will take the throne of his father David. And the other one is he will be suffer. Yeah. He didn't answer the question to it. So I said, oh, he cannot answer the question. So I said, I answer his question. I said, oh, because of responsibility. The same responsibility that applies to Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Yeah, like that. They have responsibility. So during the time of Jesus, the chosen people of Israel have responsibility, whether they believe it or not. If they believe Jesus the Messiah, Jesus will be the king and he will rule them. If they don't believe Jesus, then Jesus will be crucified. Yeah. And he himself said, oh, I want to walk with you, your youths. He said, I want to walk with you people. After I talk, like he's really surrender, and he was sweat that time. And I said to him like, oh, our center is up in Coleridge. Please, you feel free to come and work with us together. We just work together. Our mission is to help to build this nation, Solomon Island, I said to him. Because in order for us to build this nation, it needs everyone we work together, I said to him. So we don't have any like barriers between really other denomination. No. We open up, we are family, I said to him. Yeah. And yeah, he's after like tried to make him feel good, and he's feel good, smile again, and that's one of my experience, persecution. Yeah. And another one is spiritual experience with, I never met true father physically, but when I joined the church, my goal is one day I will meet true father, like that. I will not even meet, but like see him physically. Yeah. So 2011, that time Chihiro still in Solomon Islands, Uncle Chihiro. And I had a kind of one spiritual experience. That time Thursday we supposed to go witnessing. Yeah. And then that time there's only two brothers in the center, me and one brother also, and sisters. So after we have meeting 9:30, 10 o'clock we should go out, but the brother still, he wants to take a rest. So he go and lay. So I was waiting for, I don't want to go with sisters. I want to go with brothers. We do witnessing together. And I have to wait for him. And while waiting for him, then I'll just went into the room, and then I lay on the bed also, and then something strange happened to me. Where when I was laying, I charged my phone, then I lay on the bed. I'm not sleeping. I was just lying down, waiting for him, and then something strange happened. My eyes blank off. I couldn't see. I was struggling to see. I couldn't see, and then it take a little bit long time when I was struggling. Yeah, and then somehow my right side eye, half of my right side, half I can see this from this side, but this side is totally blank off. And then I see one person that I'm like I'm a little bit strangled also, and then I pray for answers like that. Yeah. So when I see that person standing, I see from his shoe, he wear a necktie, shoe, the suit, the whole suit. I see from the leg come up, wear suit. I see the necktie. I couldn't see his face. It's cut this way, and he was standing next to me. And then he said to me, "Why you keep lying down like this?" That's what he said. "Why you keep lying down like this? Do you believe in me?" He said to me. Then I said, "Yes, I believe in you. You are the Messiah. You are the second coming of Jesus." I said, "You're my true parents." And then when I say like that, my eyes open again. And I couldn't see that guy again, the person. And I got up from my bed. I got up. I moved. When I move my two legs, I want to get up. But my physical body still on the bed. When I look back, my body still on the mattress. My eyes open. I was really scared. Oh, what happened now? So I go back into my physical body back. Like when my spiritual body went back into the physical body, there's a kind of strange feeling also, like what's your hair standing, something like that. It's kind of feeling. And then I was laying down there, and then I got up again, second time. I want to try. I get up, move my legs, same thing happened. Then I was thinking, maybe if I got up from my body, like I'm standing up, I'm separate, maybe I'll be gone or something like that. So I go back again. And then my phone ring. My phone ring, and then I got up again. I want to go answer the phone, same thing. Yeah, so like I was just laying down, don't know what to do. Yeah, so somehow one brother came in, Brother Selwyn, just came back from his hometown. He came in and then he said, "Wow, you guys still laying down like that," something like that. I saw him walking and then go put his bag on the table and then come back and go out. And then when he went outside, then I start to feel my hands again. Yeah, and when I lift up like this, I can see my hands. I look down, oh my gosh. So I quickly get up, I look back, but like I feel like I'm laughing, get something like that. So I quickly go up to the office that time. Reverend Chihiro and Auntie Selena and Uncle John, they were in the office. And then I went to the office. I couldn't talk. I was like really shaking. And then I said, they asked me what happened. And I said, "Oh, this strange thing happened to me. I maybe I nearly died, something like that. I'm separate from my body." Yeah, that kind of so it's kind of experience that I have. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of, I was feeling like two parents really want me to do something. Yeah. So that's really keep me like all of my people that we there at the center at the time, they left the church, they go out. But this thing still keep in mind, let me like really make I'm strong. I mean, to be part with this family. Yeah. So I feel like true parents, he's the Messiah, he's the second coming. Yeah. So like I never meet him, but I believe that he's the person that he came and talked to me. He wants me to wake up spiritually. Yeah. Yeah. And during the time I was in the Solomon Islands, I help out with OLT, OCD leadership team. Whenever the team come to the Solomon Islands, I'm the one who always take them out to the provinces, do their project like that. So yeah, these pictures is from west side of the Guadalcanal. We build up. This one is from Savo, the school, and this one is from West Guadalcanal. Yeah, so project that OLT they built. So it's really like that time. It's really good time for like doing tribal Messiah, because all the communities they really happy about, and they really want with what we are doing. Yeah, they really positive outcome from that. Even the villages, after the programs, they send their kids to the center to study like that. Yeah. And also we're doing the same project in Malaita. We do painting. Yeah, in Malaita province. Yeah, go together with John Gallo. Maybe some of you remember John Gallo. He's been here in Australia a long time also. Yeah, and this is blessing pictures that like our goal for, we want to be like a Chombo couples one day, so to bless people. Yeah, and I'm thinking of bless my tribe as well in the Solomons. Yeah, and our mission is to give victory back to heavenly parents. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, I'm so grateful for heavenly parents and true parents for receiving the blessing. Yeah, this like when I understand, I come and study and then know about the truth and about the blessing, what the values of blessing. Like my goal is, when I was in the Solomons, if I go out, I must receive blessing. I must receive blessing, much, and receive blessing. So I came here 2013, joined the OTF program, Ocean Task Force, and then Auntie Jane asked me, you blessed already? I said, no, not yet. So yeah, she says, okay, now it's time for you to receive blessings. So I apply, and then yeah, I was much so grateful for Auntie Jenny and all the leaders that were there at that time, and also thankful too for our Uncle John. He's been working really hard in the Solomons. Uncle Chiro, we were together in the Solomons, yeah, working side with Uncle Chiro. Yeah, the New Hope Academy, I remember me and Uncle Chiro always help out there in building the school. Yeah, and it's really amazing. Yeah, know about this truth and to know true parents, the Messiah. Yeah, people been waiting, Christian been waiting for the Lord of the Second Advent. Yeah, Jesus to come back, and they're still waiting. Yeah, so they need us to one day will let them know. Yeah, yeah. So that's my testimony, and I mean sharing about my life and what I've been through, and yeah. So yeah, my goal is to witness and bless tribe, yeah, in the Solomon Islands and Philippines. Yeah. And thank you so much. Thank you very much, everyone. Reverend Yutaka, Reverend John, and all leaders around Oceania, all the national leaders who attend this morning, thank you so much. Sorry I didn't pray much, but I pray and hope this short message will help us and yeah, give us some inspiration here. Thank you so much, and yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you so much for sharing your life and testimony with us, and to see those. It's like there's your family there with the latest little baby Seijin. So thank you.
Yeah,
I'll just stop sharing. Okay, and thank you, Robert, for sharing really your life, and we can understand how spirit world really guiding, and it's amazing you had that experience with your mother and your two brothers to see Jesus, and to your mother to have the dream of seeing Jesus' face turn into true Father. And so that's really, we need to, as you said, one day teach everyone. I think that one day is today. I think it's we've many miracles happen when you speak to someone with conviction and heart, and to really explain the principle, like you did, asking questions. And I'm curious to know what happened to that Anglican minister. Did he come? Did he come and support?
no, he didn't show up.
Yeah, well, that's because I mean I'm not surprised, because Christians have a lot of challenge. Because
Actually, after that, we found out that maybe he go and report to the Archbishop that don't attend Reverend Moon's program, because they will convince you, something like that. When I do witnessing, I met many Anglican members. They say like that. So I said, oh. Then I said, oh, just come. This priest will not take you to heaven. You have to make your choice. Just come and listen and find out yourself. Something like that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Robert. Well, I think you should have come and let us convince him. Yes. So open it up to anyone else who'd like to. Yes, Greg, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just thinking. Nara asked if Lydia would say something. Lydia is here with us this morning, and I just remember Lydia coming when Reverend Song was the continental leader back around late around the years 2000. And she came with the team, and they were fundraising, and very bright, very, very clever, very good at doing lecturing, divine principle lecturing. So now I think studying a PhD, right? So Lydia, please share.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm in Perth, and it's 3 o'clock. After 3 o'clock, so it's a bit hard. Yes, so thank you, Robert, for that testimony. I am, it's like a rebirth for me. I joined many years ago, and and happened to witness to my family. And I found my family is easy to witness to. I don't know why. Especially my mother, when I first taught her about it, because she's not really educated, and when I taught her about the divine principle, we were in the kitchen, in a it's a leaf hut kitchen where we cook outside, and on the ground I draw the purpose and foundation, and Helen was with me that time. And actually, she had the dream of seeing True Father seeing Jesus coming down, and Jesus was floating in the air, and then this person changed into an Asian, or Jesus turned into an Asian person. And that night he had a dream. We were on the boat, Helen and I. We were on the boat, and I was thinking, it's time I should witness to my family. But then I had a lot of struggle inside, like how will I start? It was year 1999, actually, before the blessing. Yeah, and I was struggling, how can I start and how they will receive it. Yeah, but then somehow I found out that she is spiritually very intellect, though maybe in terms of literature she's not really good, but she's able to, when she see through Father's picture, she said, this is the person I saw in the dream. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Lydia. Yeah, thank you for sharing. Yeah, it's your family is prepared. So thank you. Yes, Abel, go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. And thank you, Robert, for the wonderful ceremony you have, testimony you have given. Yeah, also, just my experience when I'm in the Solomon Islands. Yeah, Robert is the person that I always follow, and we face many challenges. So I remember when I was there with brothers, we went out fundraising. I also face many challenges when I'm in Solomon Islands, and that's how it really builds. I really built up from there. Like have strong faith in God and perseverance because of all these challenges. Because they're like most of the people there, we always had argue with Christians there. So it's really interesting when we went out doing fundraising, we have to face all these challenges. So that's where I build up. And yeah, I'm also grateful to Brother Robert for this wonderful message this morning. Yeah, so that's all. Thank you. That's my experience. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Abel. Thank you. Yes, Kim, go ahead.
Yeah, a number of years ago, we got the centre, and probably in Brisbane, and one of the best things about that was that Robert and Roa came to the centre. So we were really blessed to be able to meet their family. And I guess, you know, many Islander families, and we met, and even the testimonies we've had from the leaders from the islands, there's a humility and respect, and yeah, just qualities that are part of the kingdom of heaven that really in the West, something we need to relearn somehow, you know, respect for elders, and love for God, and just a really deep faith, and that really we could learn from. So thank you very much for your testimony, Robert.
Thank you. Yes, Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd just like to say, anyone who talks to Robert will know that he has an incredible talent for witnessing. What he said to that minister was profound. You know, I've never thought of that before. And he has many things like this. When he expresses his viewpoint about the principle, it's really extraordinary. He has a gift, a talent. There's no doubt about that. Robert, get out there and start talking to people. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Yes, Jeff, go ahead.
Yeah, it's just pretty amazing, isn't it, that just everybody all around the world, you know, even in simple places, you could say, you know, from the developed world, people can meet true parents in such a way is just is pretty phenomenal. I know, as I mentioned, sometimes it's happening all over Africa, you know, in villages. I have, you know, just people understand just from their heart, you know, some amazing way God is working with us today. On the fellowship that we're having in a few days' time, the speaker is Reverend Jenny Chalmers from New Zealand, and she's a canon in the Anglican Church. So New Zealand Anglicans have had a lot to do with their mission in Solomon Islands. So we're wondering how the church, Anglican Church, even in New Zealand, are going to see this, because she's a canon, which is quite a high station, you know, in the Anglican Church. And anyway, so much is happening today. We've made many kind of conditions, humble people, you know. Now these churches are going to begin to sort of come and begin to learn about true parents. That is really what's happening all around us. So we're experiencing that in New Zealand with ministers now. So anyway, we have a lot to look forward to. So thank you, Robert. Such an amazing testimony. Yeah, just really, we need such testimonies. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Go ahead, Trent, you got your hand up.
Met Robert maybe, I don't know, maybe back during the old T days, and that was many years ago. And from then until now, his spirit has never changed, and he's always still been the same person. And just having him back here in Sydney is always like, he always has that harmonizing spirit. Like no matter what you do, no matter what the situation is, there's never any complaints, no he's like the person who always would bring peace. It doesn't matter what situation is happening, he's always will be there. Doesn't matter what needs to be done, he'll always be there. He'll always be there, and his faith has never changed. And just to hear his testimony for the first time, I was just like, that's the Robert that I knew on the first time I met him, and up until now. So it's always been like a pleasure to always work with him, and also like when we go work together, doing jobs outside, we're always talking about, oh, how we're gonna, you know, oh, we should witness to this person, we should give True Brothers autobiography to them. And yeah, it's really true, Uncle Chris. Robert does have that natural gift and that talent. So yeah, it's amazing. He's unchanging in front of God and true parents.
Yeah, thanks, Trent. We have time for maybe one or two people, or yes, Daniel, go ahead.
Yes, please, my high spirit brother Arju. I met Robert in the Peace Embassy as well, just like Trin did, and that's if you've ever seen us together, that's what we're always saying to each other. We're like, yes, please, just a little bit more, my brother, high spirits, like this, because brother Robert is just the biggest. He's got the biggest heart, and he's got such power. And I think one day, brother Robert, he will really go back and bring all of Malaita to come to True Parents. Are you, my brother? Yes, please.
Thanks, Daniel. I noticed, Daniel, you have a guest. Who's that with you? Hello, Melbourne.
Everyone in Melbourne say, yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Ajou! Woo woo! Happy birthday, Jesus! Absolutely. And the Belarusians.
And let's, Arnold, go ahead. You got your hand up.
Good morning, leaders, brothers and sisters. Just want to share my little experience with Brother Robert when I came to the center. He's such an amazing elder brother to me. So I want to thank him and when I come to the center, he's like our elder, one of our elder brother, and always with us, teaching us fundraising. I remember going out fundraising with him and witnessing. So yeah, I learned a lot from him as an elder brother. Thank you.
Thank you, Arnold. Yeah, thank you, everyone. It's actually that time for us now to offer our unison prayer, and I think it's good to reflect upon all those experiences we've had spiritually with our true parents. So I'll just share the screen now. Let's pray together. Arju. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day, and see you all tomorrow, and see those who are in Sydney at our outing service.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you so
Merry
much.
Christmas.
Thank you, Robert.
We know you now.
Huh?
Thank you.
God bless.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.